Welcome to Mecha Talk, a series of videos where I discuss about mecha-related topics. For this video, the topic will be on the origins, abilities, and power source of the Ideon, widely considered to be one of the most destructive mechs ever created. Joining me in this video is Zeta Rise, a friend of mine who is a big fan of Gundam and mecha in general. On YouTube, he has made a number of Gundam-related videos that are very informative for both fans and non-fans of the mecha genre.
Hey, I'm Rise, and thanks for having me. I've been a huge fan of the mecha genre for a while now, and some of my favorite shows were created by the legendary Tomino. So this should be fun as we go over a machine which can start anew while destroying it all.
With that said, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Created and directed by the legendary YOSHIYUKI Tomino in 1980, Space Runaway Ideon was a 39-episode anime series produced by Sunrise. The story begins in the year 2300, where a group of human colonists on planet Solo manage to find the remains of a long-dead alien civilization.
The colonists will uncover a 3-part super robot known as Ideon, as well as Solo, a powerful alien warship. Both Ideon and Solo are powered by the ID, a mysterious source of energy that can warp both space and time. It is calculated by a supercomputer that the ID is infinite in nature and could potentially destroy the universe if fully released.
The colonists would eventually come into conflict with the advanced alien humanoid civilization known as the Buff Clan, who desired to capture the Ideon for their own purposes. Cosmo Yuki, the afro-wearing protagonist of the series, is the main pilot of the Ideon. Together with the crew of the Solo ship, they would spend the majority of the series fighting the Buff Clan, all while facing the horrors of war and uncovering the truth about the Ide. Similar to Mobile Suit Gundam, which was also directed by Tomino, Space Runaway Ideon was met with low ratings and cancelled after 39 of its scheduled 43 episodes. Thankfully, fan demand for the release of the final 4 episodes led to the production of 2 movies to properly end the series. The 2 movies, A Contact and Be Invoked, were released as a double bill by Shochiku in 1982.
A Contact was a recap of the first 32 episodes of the original TV series, with some new footage, while Be Invoked was the epic conclusion of the Ideon saga, featuring a modified version of the final episode along with the remaining 4 unaired ones. Be Invoked would end with the entire cast dying in this horrific and gruesome war. All of this destruction and sorrow culminated in the complete destruction of all life in the universe. Tomino would soon earn the nickname Kill 'Em All Tomino, and he would later go on to create even more mecha with high body counts, such as Zeta Gundam, Victory Gundam, and Aurora Battler Dunbine.
The Ideon stands at an impressive height of 105 meters and weighs over 5,000 tons. It is made up of 3 component vehicles, namely the Ideo Delta, the Ideo Nova, and the Ideo Buster. The arrival of the Buff Clan awakened the Ide and allowed the Earthlings to eventually form the Ideon to repel the alien invaders. Both the Ideon and the Solo ship are equipped with a normal and an antimatter engine that are powered by the Ide. In addition, Ideon gauges can also be found within the Ideon and the Solo ship, allowing the crew and pilots to keep track of the power levels of the Ide. Both the Ideon and the Solo ship are protected by the Ide barrier, an energy field powered by the Ide. While the barrier does get stronger as the Ideon gauge increases, the barrier can be drained if it takes too much damage, leaving the Ideon and the Solo ship vulnerable to enemy fire. The barrier of the Solo ship also has the added function of keeping the Ide sealed and in check. Ideon mainly uses the Solo ship for space travel, as the ship is capable of traveling through null space at warp speeds. Both the Ideon and the Solo ship are equipped with Gland cannons, gun turrets, and numerous missile launchers for offensive and defensive capabilities. Also, the pilots of the Ideon are not shy in utilizing its huge size for deadly hand-to-hand combat.
As the ID became more powerful as the series progressed, so did Ideon. The ID helped boost the missiles of the Ideon, allowing it to use a devastating all-directional missile attack, an attack where hundreds of missiles are launched simultaneously from the Ideon. with a black hole cannon located within the stomach, and when utilized it is able to create a mini black hole capable of sucking everything in its path in, including sublight missiles. Now, its two most destructive attacks are the Ideon Sword and Ideon Gun. The Ideon Sword is a beam of pure Idi energy that is projected directly from the Ideon's wrist. It is capable of covering very large distances and can easily cut through enemy fleets and even entire planets.
The Ideon Gun, or Wave Leader Gun, is a massive cannon that was found within the depths of the Solo ship. It is connected to the Ideon's chest through a pair of cables, and it fires pure Ide energy at its targets. The gun has been shown to be capable of destroying a massive comet, a large number of Buff Clan forces, and even planets. It is also capable of damaging ships traveling in null space. Despite their impressive destructive and defensive capabilities, both the Ideon and the Solo ship were eventually destroyed by the Buff Clan's Gandoroa, a huge mobile fortress and the largest weapon in the series. The Gandoroa collects energy from a supernova, and it is capable of firing powerful beams of energy. At just 40% of its power, it was capable of destroying a planet 10 times the size of the Buff Clan's homeworld.
In its battle with Ideon, it fired 2 shots, with the first shot crippling Solo and damaging the machine. At the end of it all, the second shot destroyed Ideon at a point-blank range. And this moment was the end of everything. The combined explosion of the Idi energy and the Gandoroa destroyed and wiped out all life in the universe. This war had reached its bitter conclusion. So, the Idi was an energy system created by the people of the 6th civilization. However, the Idi eventually evolved to become something more. It was beyond mere energy. The Idi became a sentient and independent entity able to communicate with other life forms. It was a consciousness collection of hundreds of millions and also acts as the will of the 6th civilization.
The legend of Ide is a story that is shared among the people of the Buff Clan. It is the story of an ancient hero trying to save a princess from a terrifying monster. The hero tried to use the fruit of the Ide to defeat the monster, but his efforts were ultimately in vain. In the end, both the hero and the monster were killed by the power of the Ide, becoming stars and legends in the process. The Ide constantly needs new power for the sake of self-preservation. It accumulates the consciousness and intelligence of other life forms and converts it into energy. The power of the Ide is expanded through warfare, and at the start of the series, the Ide was awakened due to the conflict between the humans and the Buff Clan. As the series progressed, the Ide only grew more powerful as the war between the Buff Clan and the humans escalated even further.
The Idi will synchronize and respond to the self-defense instincts of children and youth. Without any children present, the Ideon and Solo ship will be unable to move or be used to their full potential. When situations are dire, the Idi will take control of the Ideon, causing it to move on its own and take matters into its own hands. It has been said that the Idi shall be invoked only by the purest of hearts, protecting the pure hearts of children while wiping out those obsessed with war, power, and bloodlines. If civilizations refuse to seek peace and understanding, the Idi will take it upon itself to destroy all current life in the universe. Its original creators most likely shared this fate.
Throughout the series, the Ide has shown a number of impressive feats. The Ide can transport people across space in mere seconds, warp time-space, and also project the images, thoughts, and feelings of people millions of light years away. The Ide is capable of creating meteors and can hurl them towards planets inhabited by intelligent life forms. As the war between the humans and the Buff Clan escalated, the Ide decided to punish them by sending numerous meteors to their home worlds. This resulted in the mass extinction of life on planet Earth and planet Buff. Other colony planets filled with life were also likely annihilated by the meteors. The Ide will shield and protect those worthy of its protection, such as children and new species of life. The Messiah, an unborn child created from the love between a human male and a Buff Clan female, is one such example. Even when his mother was killed, the Messiah was still alive and moving in her womb thanks to the protection of the Ide.
By the end of being invoked, all life in the universe was extinguished. The Messiah is born spiritually and leads the souls of the dead to be reborn in the creation of the new universe. Hopefully, this new generation doesn't repeat the same mistakes, or else Idi will awaken again.
With that being said, we have come to the end of our video. We hope you have enjoyed this video as much as we have fun making it. Feel free to subscribe to the channel if you like what I do, and do leave a comment giving some ideas or topic suggestions for future Mecha Talk videos. Also, do check out Rise's channel for more awesome videos on Gundam. May you have a good day, and never forget that the E-Day is always watching.